Hello everyone, and welcome to Slate Spider with Evil. Which one are we taking? Probably have to tablet. Necrobinder has some insane cards you can get. Transfigure. It's not the best with strikes and defense, I think. But Transfigure with literally anything is definitely doable. Time's Up is kinda whatever. It's kinda hard for me to use it. If I upgrade it, it becomes Retain. Devour Life can go the most ham, but by itself it's completely a curse, so I'm gonna take a Transfigure here. Not the best options for my rare card. This is the same amount of elites, maybe this is better. It gives me a soft early. I'll go here. Let's go. And of course with the Necrobinder you usually want to, in the early game, okay well, unfortunately, not too unfortunately, I can give the Bodyguard a replay, so I can double block with that, so I only take 1 damage. And Transfigure is not too bad as a starting card. It can also make my Osti scale up like crazy if I get it again now. Yeah, that's very nice. So I've got 12 block instead of 6 now, and I guess I would have 7. 6, 7. That allowed me to actually avoid a lot of damage in this fight. Came in pretty clutch. I would have taken a lot of damage on this turn otherwise. Injury is very bad to have in my deck though. Reap. I mean, that would be an insane card to put with that. With the replay. Maybe Defy though. Defy is just like a good card. Goes with the Veil Piercer. Veil Piercer obviously makes the card free, so it just works very well with the Transfigure in general. Bury I obviously cannot activate. It would be kinda funny if I could, but I don't think I can. Oh, by the way, I haven't gotten yet the new reworked Necrobinder card. I have yet to get that. Do I need that Veil Piercer in this deck, or can I remove the curse? I think I kinda need it. Let's go with this. And if I have 100 gold, I can go to the other store. Because of course I don't know what I'm going to get at the store, right? And at the question mark rather. Obviously this battle is not going to give me enough choice, but I get this. Double Defy. As if it was never nerfed at all. And thanks to the Defy, it was still weak and I only took 1 damage. Again, the replay did help me a lot. Wasn't that clutch, but it could be. Yeah, and I can still play it for free, so yeah. It works very well with ethereal stuff. Second Defy. I could go with a Snap as well. Rattle and Osti attack. Well, I already have a Veil Piercer and Defy. It would be kinda silly to take that. And I don't know if I need a second Defy, to be honest. I could just take Snap, because it's permanent retain, you know, for the fight. I can just give it to the Transfigure, so I can give it to like Defy or Veil Piercer, whichever one. Alright, this is not something that helps me that much. But I can give it to the Defy to block more. Because if I'm doubling it and giving it to the next person, might as well, and I don't have enough gold. If I got this event I could have gone to the store, but unfortunately I did not. I should note that I'm in the overworld this time, so I need to be a bit scared of the Frogege here. I don't think I'm quite equipped to deal with that. This is like the earliest possible elite, I think. I'll give it to the bodyguard. I can't say I'm really excited about these cards. I could just skip them. Let's hope for the best. Okay, Birdonis is a pretty good matchup for me. Definitely potting immediately. Oh. Transfigure not with the other cards that I would like to play it with. Just use it so I can block a little extra. I don't know if it actually was a good decision there. Really was not. I can retain the injury so I don't draw it again. Of 18. Oh, I'm almost dead here. I'm gonna have to do this. At least you die. Pocket watch is helpful. Lethality is very helpful. It's not enough really, but it could definitely help. Do I try to squeeze it? I don't know how in hell I'm going to win if I don't try to squeeze a little extra. Like, I don't think this deck is going to make it if I don't upgrade something. Okay, that helps. Definitely skip one elite though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Double lethality. It's very helpful actually. I think I need to double block, to be honest. I cannot let you give me more of those. This enemy is a lot more balanced than the other similar enemies, by the way. Doesn't feel nearly as difficult. Fogmog. Pull from below. Works with the replay as well. Can I smith here with 5 HP? Don't think I can, to be honest. The rest is really mid as well, but at least I can rest. And let's hope for something good, I guess. Banshee's Cry. I think Banshee's Cry is like the definition of something good. Like that gives me a win condition against the Frogege, for example. Alright, statue. If I don't have a good start here, I just die, but if I have a good start, you die. Let's attack bot immediately. Dream power is pretty helpful. I could also snap to hold that in my hand, but no. What would have been ideal would be something to... Oh, nice. Oh, and 0 damage, excellent. Yeah, that was not good in my opening hand. Might be over here, I'm not gonna lie. Not drawing the twist there is quite horrendous. Okay, it's alright, I'm not dead yet. Bodyguard, defend, that helps me a lot. Can get the next Ethereal to be free. Ooh, nice. That number 1 does that, then I can play this for the lethal. There we are. Bronze scales, not the most exciting again. This is definitely a skip. Let's use the weak potion here, it's not very useful for the boss. Wasn't really that necessary anyway. I don't think it was. I think it ended up not avoiding that much damage, but I had no way of knowing that my next hand would be so good, you know? I've got a serious lack of block cards again. The ability it could work with the Defy. There's potential in it, but... yeah, let's go with it. It's going to probably protect my HP bar a little bit. Can I get away with not resting if I upgrade the Banshee's Cry so I can play it faster? Or the Lethality? I don't think I can, to be honest. I think it's better if I just rest. I don't like that I have to rest so much here, but I don't think there's any other option. This run's just not starting that strong, you know? Need more defense. The pocket watch helps, but yeah, I mean, this is a really pathetic set of relics at this part of the game. Ouch. Okay, this Defy is very, very helpful. I've got the Debilitate as well. I can hold the Banshee's Cry. That's helpful. I'm happy with that. I mean, this boss is such a joke. Obviously, I got pretty strong here. Like, I knew that I would win the boss combat with the Banshee's Cry. But... like, that was a joke. Sacrifice could give me decent block. I'm not excited by that. Reanimate is like a big fat block card. I think that could be better. I can also potentially make it ethereal if I'm lucky. Play it for free. Big Hug, Very Hot Cocoa, or a Toy Box. I feel like the Big Hug removing 4 cards from my deck could go really hard here. Remove the strikes entirely. You know, get way higher block density, way higher damage potential. It's just very nice for my deck in general. The Hot Cocoa could be pretty good because I could like force play the Banshee's Cry. If I upgrade it, I could actually force play it on turn 1 if I happen to draw it. But I don't know how many combats that one-shots, you know. I don't know if it's that good. I feel like I've got good potential though. For one-shotting these elites. I can take this path here, it takes me to a shop. And I can see how well my deck is performing and potentially take on 4 elites into the grab. The grab is also like a very nice matchup for me because I've got the Banshee's Cry, right? So I'm liking my chances here, for sure. I want to debilitate you so that if I draw my weak card, you're going to be completely worthless. And there's the Defy. Now you go from dealing a lot of damage to dealing absolutely nothing. And then I can even do this, and I could transfigure this, but it's kinda hard. I feel like it's better if I just try to do damage. I can stun you next turn, and then after I activate Banshee's Cry, you're just dead, so does it even matter? Okay, guaranteed dead next turn. Paras. Draw 4 cards, or Page Storm. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. Page Storm upgrades to be free, so this is just a better version of the Paras, to be honest. I like it a lot more. I can't really stun you, can I? I can play the Lethality and look to kill the egg one. Have to tank the damage because I've got a a build that doesn't really stun you. Which is obviously very problematic, because this enemy needs to be stunned or it's going to deal a lot of damage. Then 15 block, I can get... I just need like a big block card, you know? I'll be fine if I get that. Right, there's some defense at least. I need a big and hefty block card here. Keep on not getting them offered to me, to be honest. Invoke is pretty nice. I don't really want to lose the explosive pot because there's a chance. Bronze scales is more important, though it's always going to be better. Although bronze scales, is it worse than 2 random relics? I doubt it. Or better rather. I feel like I'd rather have 2 random relics, and I'm not giving up code right before a store. Let's get 2 random relics. Ice cream and bag of marbles. Oh. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. I just got a rare relic and a common relic for 1 common relic, so that was a trade deal. For sure. We can start with this. Summon 20 is quite helpful. I'm going to draw a shit ton of cards here next turn. I just need to tank this damage here. And so long as I get my some combo, it's alright. Something like Defy handles this, and you're going to be down to 5 cost. I only have one ethereal card, do I? Only have 1 ethereal card. I need more ethereals, that's also something this is lacking. I've got 2 different payoffs for the ethereals, but nothing to pay off with, you know? Or to get the payoffs. So it's it takes time to activate this deck, man. Can kill 2 of those. Oh, yes. I can remove those with the Fancy's Cry next turn. Ideally I would also draw... fuck. I keep on not getting the choice. There we are. That took way longer than it should, because my deck is not yet online. I need more ethereal cards for sure. Like whatever I get, I think I'm happy getting basically anything. Let's hold a suit here so I don't lose it. I guess I could have killed with Fancy's Cry, but it's kinda cool to just kill the minions as well. There we are. Defy is solving a lot of issues that this deck is having currently. sculpting strike. That kinda bypasses the problem of the Banshee's Cry costing 9 if I can make it cost 0. And that means the Banshee's Cry can activate itself as well, which is very cool. I think I'm fine now. I think I can take on some elites, to be honest. Reanimate is not that hype. I just took it as an emergency. Lethality. Do I upgrade that? Yes, I do. It's like number 1 priority to upgrade. Right. Defy. I'm pretty sure debilitate is going to reduce your damage to 0. Alright, that gave me a big buffer. Now this procs itself. Excellent. As long as I draw a defy, just like this, the defy is going to make me not take damage. And Transfigure now makes you lethal. Yeah, it's Sirocast still. This is one of the greatest things to Transfigure with that, by the way. Transfiguring the Banshee's Cry is incredible. White Beast statue helps me out. Death's Door is pretty nice. Doesn't really work in this deck. I don't have any I was going to say poison, but I don't have any doom really. I could Grave Blast. Grave Blast adds consistency. Festive Popper. Combined with the Explosive Ampoule, there's a decent chance that I can deal with the Centipede pretty fast. I'm not that scared of it. Let's go. This is even better. Lethality. Defy can reduce out of damage. And add retain to Banshee's Cry. Okay, now I don't need to worry about doing the damage. I just need to block and I'll be fine. All I need to do is drawing. Oh wait, I've got energy. Ice cream. I've not been using ice cream, I'll be honest. Sorry about that. Oh, how did I misplay? I misplayed, I missed lethal. I need to use the Explosive Ampoule in that case. Ugh. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. The file helps. 17 damage upgraded as well, it's not bad at all. Might need to drop a distilled chaos here, depending. I do have a lethality though. Massive Cry is now 3 cost. I'm completely fine buying time here because, well, unlike the usual deck, like my damage output is so fucking ridiculous that, like, I'm fine here. I actually want to keep it like this, so I draw more cards next turn. Fancy Scry here. Unlucky. Oh well, still get decent damage. Yeah, just keep it like this so I draw extra. Get wrecked, idiot. Fancy's Cry carry. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go, man. I'm not scared of you. Let's go for a... Right, that's a very nice buffer to get. Sculpting Strike can make the... I mean, I obviously want to start by stacking my Banshee's Cry, because it's going to win with the fight immediately. What? Wait, did I... Yeah, Unleash just randomly killed one of them, that's pretty lucky. I got the perfect order, I didn't even realize. That means this fight is going to be a breeze. Banshee's Cry is 5 cost. It is now 1 cost, so I can do Defy. Oh, Banshee's Cry is actually not lethal, but still pretty decent. Oh, kusarigama. I didn't realize I had that. The Courier. Oh man, that's very helpful. And might be a skip here. I mean, Bury is like a crazy combo potential, but I don't need any more combo potential. I've got this. I can kill enemies with that. I'll be fine without it. Orichalcum, some more consistency. Especially because I've got the summoning, there's a decent chance that it actually ends up being very useful here. I can add it to the file, that's not too bad. Do it a shit ton of damage though. Zero kind of block. Well, the Orichalcum came in clutch there, I guess. You know what? No, I'll take it. Could have been worse. Passy's Grey is already really cheap. I can Grave Blast to get the Defy back. Do that so I don't die randomly. There we are. Sparkling Roots is helpful. Full aggro helps. I need some more block cards desperately. Double lethality. Oh. Missed out on a Grave Blast. My bad. Didn't realize I had energy for that. That does put me a lot lower. So you might be thinking that was a bit troll, bro. But I think it's alright, especially because I can do stuff like this. Is there a way for me to survive though? I need to draw extra cards so I don't die. None of this helps, right? I could snap to hold the defense, but then, I mean, I'm just playing 3 defense, that's not really enough. I've got 8 mana, or 8 energy rather, 6 energy, excuse me. That does help a lot. Helps out. 16. yeah, I didn't even take damage there. Lost the invoke, but it is what it is. Fancy's Cry is now coming out with this. Wait, what? Your armor didn't break? Is that possible? Okay, next 2 turns you're doing no damage at all. That is going to help me a lot. So you die. Nice. Second Transfigure or a Shared Fate. Shared Fate reduces my damage a lot, which is the issue. But it's usually better to reduce my damage compared to the enemy damage. I could go for a Transfigure, a second Transfigure. Just so I can combo better. I can do some crazy stuff. The architect won't be pleased to see that pet of yours. I wonder what that is about, that line of dialogue there. Card rewards with Glam sounds rather amazing. I also want to take an early swap. I feel like I like this one. I don't really want to Swift 3, it's not the best, especially with the pocket watch. So let's go with Glam here. Because it can go really hard if I get a good Glam target, you know? Or a good card with Glam. Right, I'm doing random bullshit now. Very nice to see. Oh, Sparkling Roots is giving me bonus stuff. I can use the backup Transfigure on the Banshee's Cry to get a one shot. Enfeebling Touch with replay. That is exactly the type of card I want. I think Enfeebling Touch is one of the best cards in the game, to be honest. I think it's so amazing. I could even take another one here. And I could take a Sculpting Strike, a second one of those. Jiraiya is interesting, but realistically it doesn't add that much. I wonder if it works with the... where's the one? Yeah, pull from below. I wonder if this is affected by the strength positively. If it is, I could take that. Although I want to upgrade it first, and I don't know if it's worth buying that for that reason. In that case, you know. Burning Sticks. This can be kinda tech here. I can use that to maybe bring back one of my skills at the end of turn because they are ethereal. I think I can let a skill exhaust and it is going to come back to my head the next turn. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could also remove a defend here. I could buy a tuning fork and a burning sticks, or I could buy a tuning fork and sculpting strike and enfeebling touch. Maybe just I want to play this for sure. I still have enough for a card removal, which removes does defend, because I don't have any more strikes in my deck. And I could add a sculpting strike so I can get my well, two reasons. I've got the suits that pile up, and the second reason I want to get rid of the bad cards in my deck. I've got a few I don't really need, so I want to get those two. Alright, I've got the courier, I forgot. What was the card that was, or that would have been actually pretty good to take. I think I trolled. I think I should have taken that over the purchase, because I could upgrade a lot of really good stuff. Pull from below and Ben's Scry are the priority upgrades for sure. Let's go here. I can just barely full tank this. I could go for this. Decent energy potion, I think. I mean, all I need to do is not to get too damaged here, and find my... oh, this is actually amazing. I don't need the stuff anymore. I can dump that. Dump this. Veil Piercer here. I'm assuming it was a Sender's Pain, yeah it was. Not the highest. Draw Sterbata, I'll take that. Delay, it's very good. Just gives me more time to get my stuff online. It's like Invoke. Duplicate your deck. Duplicating this deck would be stupid, because nothing in it like really benefits from being doubled. I guess my Glam is pretty good with that, but... Transfigure at least got upgraded, but lost the upgrade. Lethality I need to upgrade ASAP. Delay got the upgrade, that's nice. And that's about all. Just go forward then. There's a pretty high value block potion at this part of the game. Right, definitely Veil Piercer. Sculpting strike on this. Veil Piercer for that. That's excellent. Now this is 3 cost. Then debilate you so you don't do anything next 2 turns. Could add snap to this. I don't need to hold on to that display. Let's do this so I get... what was that? Yeah, Ascender's Pain. I always get surprised when something else gets like disappears in this deck, and it's always the Ascender's Pain, and I'm like baited. It's kind of ridiculous. Not the best turn there, that's for sure. Okay, I can transfigure the defy. So I can veil piercer so it does no damage this enemy for the next 3 turns. I think I'm ready to start stacking this now. Just throwing it out. Retain the suit. Paras draws a lot. Wisp is just gained 2 energy, which is very valuable at this part in the game. Banshee's Cry upgrade is not that important anymore. Invoke adds an extra. Lethality first. Next up, pull from below, let's not forget. Anchor means I take less damage, it's very helpful. Also, I'm really loving the White Beast statue, I gotta say. I mean, surprising. It's a very nice relic. If you don't remember, potions always appear in combat rewards, like that is pretty fucking good. Turns out. I could entertain to that. Could be helpful rather. Page Storm costs 0, that's important, so I can just play it for free without having to pay for it. Vambrace is... I don't have the highest strength block cards, right? I kinda rely more on the weaken. Weaken to block, weaken and Osti. I guess delay is pretty nice with that, but when I'm playing the delay I'm full blocking anyway, it doesn't really help. So Anchor is really nice for my deck. Red Mask is helpful, more helpful than 9 damage to all enemies at this point. This is kinda like the enemy I had in mind when I thought, well, I would like to have a Red Mask here. Yeah, that definitely is nice here. Big one. Right, now I'm full blocking. I'm pretty sure that yeah, Banshee's Cry is free now. $120 damage, perfect lethal. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful actually. Sculpting strike with the double ethereal. Yeah. That makes it faster to burn my useless cards. You know, so I can say that my grandpa's deck has no useless cards. Kaiba. That's a rather sad hand to have here. I guess it does make the Banshee Sky free when I draw it. Like extra free. Like completely free, you know? I don't think I should have played that many cards. I want to keep the stopwatch active. So I can draw this more. One weak, one vulnerable on a target is probably better. Grave Warden is 22 block. I'm very happy with that. Getting the Veil Piercer for free is very nice because, yeah, 2 ethereal cards, you play cost 0. So, well, number 1 I just drew a shit ton. Well, first I can use for this. Oh, actually it lost both charges, that's unfortunate. Anti-synergy, I guess. Well, I don't care about the sculpting strikes in this fight. I could use some souls in my deck though. I need this. Six times 66. Why did I take that long to count that, by the way? I don't know. I was tripping, definitely. Yeah, you're the final one left. I don't think you should have let me exhaust my entire hand. I don't think that was a good idea. The Veil Piercer being ethereal is actually anti-synergy. Because it loses the other proc when I get the replay on it. This Wisp is going to be helpful against the Queen because it is already upgraded. Definitely stressed. I think I forgot to upgrade. Yeah, I forgot to upgrade the pull from below. I think I should have upgraded that, I'm not gonna lie. Will probably be a lot better now. But it is what it is. I can immediately start by... But I can make this enfeebling touch completely card mode. Yeah, whenever I have that in my hand, I can just completely ignore the enemy. this ethereal, so it scales itself. Yeah, it's not bad. Orichalcum value. I can have those two burn from my hand. I don't really mind. The defy is unfortunate, but I can't really save it realistically. I need to play the page storm so that I've got more draws. Great turn for this. I can also defy. Then invoke. And I'd like to keep the defile, to be honest, it's not bad. Alright, with the page storm, this fight could be a bit more of a breeze. Oh, unlucky. Drawing those at the same time would have been nice to discount the other with the other. Oh well. Remove that. I didn't realize that was there. I used the... Yeah, there's no way I could use the pull from below above that, right? It's really sad. Damn you, queen. Losing that card is painful. Because it would have been my scaling powerhouse. I guess it's dumped out of the way. Make that one double impacted by that. By the way, it was a mistake to give it my like key payoff card a that effect. It was very much a mistake. The weekend does affect me a little bit here. Makes it harder to kill these enemies. Okay, I don't really care about the defile. Like not to draw it. Oh, that's ridiculous, that damage. I mean, I can just do this though. If I get the replay high enough, it's definitely like doable to just keep on tanking. Enfeebling touch is very nice here. Also play the delay every single time. The Banshee stack, it's not too bad. Sculpting strike to remove the other sculpting strike is also pretty good. That's very annoying though. I drew a horrible hand. Not having ethereal cards is very painful. This is actually more block. Take that. I do still have the defy, that's helpful. Definitely transfigure something, so I have damage. Jesus, throw the ethereals. Well, transfigure on the Grave Warden is decent. It gives me more souls, which means I can draw more easily. Yeah, there we go. Well, Pansy's well, still got it. Very nice card. I would have not been a Wano on Ascension 9 here, that's for sure. Ascension 8, maybe. That was Rima Hippoen, as we say in Finnish. Just barely, but barely is good enough. Cooked up a ethereal deck again. It is my favorite way to play the Necrobinder. It's like my, my little pet. So anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, follow the channel for more stuff. And yeah, leave a comment in comment down below. Yeah, that also. Bye bye.